Tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday night primetime contest between the Minnesota Vikings and the Chicago Bears. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. On the return, here's Jones. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Murray taking it right to the air. That's caught. Keenan Allen. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
2nd and 3 now. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Completed left side to Samuel. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's a design run. Murray has it. That one stopped right at the line for no gain. This is going to be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Zay Frazier has it. And it's a house call. Pick 6. Touchdown, Chicago. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field. Maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, not something they honestly considered too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10. And the first carry here for Ashton Jeanty. He's got room to roam. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. It's a race down the right side. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
It's a gain of
25 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Minnesota.
1st down.
Neeson trying left side. And a nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to it. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
The next one is back, Aaron Jones. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st down.
It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Vikings.
Pitch play to Jeanty. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Back at the 15-yard line.
From the gun, it's Murray. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
He has the catch, but no, he can't get down in bounds. Oh, Brock, it was nearly a touchdown, but they're going to say it's incomplete. So the Vikings will try a field goal on 4th down. Will Reichert headed out. This is going to be a 32-yarder from the left hash. Reichert connects there. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here. But they don't wind up empty-handed on the track. And the kicker gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone. So the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10. The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
1st down throw by Williams. Chased out to his right. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
This is Jeanty on 2nd. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss.
This goal is pretty clear, Kate. Crash forward, then crash inside. Set that edge, but if you can come inside and bury that runner before it gets started, all the better.
Offense going with a 4-receiver set, 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Vikings 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Designed to look for Murray. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the 40
Murray. Short pass brought in. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on to the game. But boy, Brock, what a shot.
And it brings up 3rd down.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. 7-3 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They start out with 3rd and 4. Shotgun give here to Jeanty. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down. He goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. And the Bears.
Gonna give here to Jeanty. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
First and 10. Here's Jones. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. And the Bears will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision he makes got a consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Well, one defender failed. Well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Williams from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Rolling, and takes a deep, big gain downfield. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just...
The tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. But it appears that the Bears were able to get their paws on that one, so they're keeping the football. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short. Working from the gun, Williams. He rolls to his right. Got a man, it's Wilson Loveland. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Bears parlay the interception into points. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. And this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it too.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Man in motion here. Out of his own end zone. Here's Murray. Just a minute, 59 seconds remaining in our first half of football. More from Soldier Field after this. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. Cuts it to the right sideline. And it's a quality effort here as he's pushed out right along the 40. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Back to Genty. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
You know, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This is hauled in by Samuel. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Jeanty from the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for their game. Vikings out of the hurry-up. Need everyone back to the line. Now Kyler. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. Now here it goes, down the right sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Jeanty. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. The Bears decide to call their first time out. Second and goal coming up from the 7. Jeanty again. And this defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal. Kyler throwing here. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
All right, here we go. They nearly gave it away on the pick, but the offense still out there. They're looking for 6. Fourth down. Here's Murray. And he has the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings making a one-score game before halftime. Deebo Samuel the touchdown. Murray getting everyone set. They're going for 2 here.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And they get the 2-point conversion. Nice catch in the end zone there. They're back within a field goal now.
Vikings 11.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone, so we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. First down, Williams to throw. Dumped off to his running back. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. The Bears going to use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. 5 still to go here. This is second down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Check down into the hands of Swift. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket and find that open man.
Williams to throw on third. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. A fresh set of downs after that penalty. Here's first and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. Buying some time right. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
One final shot before the half. Throwing for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. To throw is Williams. Forced out to his right. He's going to try another deep one here. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Vikings are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. Jency on the give. He's headed right. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Well, more often than not, it's a passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
He gets loose down the right side. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. The Bears decide to call their first timeout, as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
That's such a magnificent run. Quick story time. My first NFL start. Ricky Watters does the same thing. Gets the ball inside and near that goal line. And I get in the huddle. Ricky says, give Ricky the ball. Time to give Ricky the ball. You pay off a running back after such a tremendous effort.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Operating from the gun, here's Murray. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings grab the lead on their first series of the half. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. One after tried good by Reichert. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Luther Burden now on the return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something the teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, maybe even that much more, these super athletes who can electrify in returns and turn the smallest lane into one of the biggest plays of the game.
He connects with the rookie from LSU. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. To throw, Williams. Chased out to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. The 50. The 30. The 10. And he's going to bring this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Minnesota touchdown. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rob.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
And 7.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Lucky to still have this football, Brock. Now let's see if they can come through on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. He finds Odunze downfield. And he will get it down to the 16-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. From his own end zone, here we go. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. First play is going to be again to Jency. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 14.
And off to Jency. And he's going to have this a step or 2 shy of the 1st down, it looks like. He stopped at the 25-yard line.
A gain of 12 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
On 3rd down, Jency. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead,
Gain of 12.
get what you need.
1st down, Minnesota.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Murray here on 1st down. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there, and now it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Murray. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Murray on 3rd down. Escapes out to the left. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the 1st down on that run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
1st and 10, Murray. He puts a man under it deep down the middle. Has it down close. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Tyreek Hill the touchdown.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him
The
run.
Vikings will line up for the two-point conversion.
Right side, they're going to pitch it. And he's in for two. And an 11-point lead for his team.
33.
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
And I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
At their own 29-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel it in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Has him on the quick hitter. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Football's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Williams from the gun. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Again, it's Williams. To the left and hauled in by Odunze. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking for Luther Burden. So now it'll be second and goal. To the air yet again. Williams. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. He's looking for Colston Loveland. And that brings up third and goal.
Third and goal.
They're trying to run with Swift. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown. The Bears now within 1 score in the 4th. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
Cairo Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Return starts from the goal line.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
And this hasn't been a common side with him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 5-yard line.
Giving this to Genty. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. The 40. Into the red zone. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings stretch it to a 2-score game in the 4th.
Touchdown, Vikings.
Oh, man, Brock, once that became a foot race, you could have gone ahead and just said goodbye because you were not stopping that play.
He gone. I mean, he's long gone. Not with a full field ahead and one of the longest runs of his career right in front of him. The way he broke that, the only fitting place was the end zone.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Williams to throw on first. Buys time, rolling right. Now he takes it. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's another Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone, and defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Throwing again on 2nd, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
That is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears now within one score in the 4th. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route, just like the receiver would. It's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Returning it from the 4.
Can't happen. Man, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting into your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
On 1st down, Genty. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. This is Genty on 2nd. And he couldn't quite break it. Still a 5-yard gain, though. 3rd down. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. He'll throw it. And this is lofted deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory.
And the Vikings first down. A gain of 52 yards. And the Vikings first down.
And they'll let the clock run all the way down and expire. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag. Running it after the penalty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Stuck at the line, and now it'll be 2nd and 10. It's the 2-minute warning from Chicago. Vikings up by 4. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to throw. Getting out to his left. And really, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Looking to throw. He puts some air under this one, right side. He's got it inside the 10. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Kyler with a chance to run it here. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Jency. Out to the goal line, but he won't reach it. The defense keeps him out and forces 3rd and goal. Trying to set this up quick. Ooh, the hard count worked. Somebody jumped. I think this is going to give them the 1st. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Penalty almost gave him a new set of downs, Brock. After the flag, all they need is a yard here on 3rd. Here's another for him. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Murray getting everyone set. They're going for 2 here.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Thomas on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
We've learned how valuable sacks and a pass rush are in today's NFL. It's a bit surprising, isn't it, Kate, that that's their first sack of the game, but they found other ways to produce success on both sides of the ball, and they finally pick up a much-needed